$422 billion in COVID relief is now flowing to Americans. The first payments arriving directly in some bank accounts over the weekend. Yeah, that's exciting. This week, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris hit the road for a nationwide tour to sell their rescue plan to voters. They plan to stop in Atlanta on Friday. But many of you might be staring at those bank accounts wondering, hey, where is my check? When is it coming? Liza Lucas, following the latest from the newsroom. Liza, there is a way to track this money down.
That's right. And actually, that tool launched a little early. We didn't think it was going to go live until today. It actually launched this weekend. So that's good news coming down from the IRS. Other good news, Margie, Jennifer already got their payments. So we're encouraged to see some of those responses coming into 11 Alive Facebook. But don't worry if yours hasn't landed yet. Our financial expert, Andrew Poulos, says this is all going to roll out in phases and stages like we saw before, with those direct deposits landing first and continuing that process throughout this week, and then those paper checks and debit payments to follow.
Direct deposits are happening this weekend. Several people are letting us know in the comments that they are actually receiving their stimulus checks. We have some updated news on states that are actually sending them out, who's eligible, and how much you will be getting. Guys, this video is loaded with information. In fact, it might be your state that is actually sending out that money. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another show where we keep you updated on all the stimulus news information. We are your #1 channel for the most updated stimulus news that is actually out there. We tell you the truth and nothing but the truth because it only helps you when you know exactly what is going on. But what we found out is, has stimulus checks become a political game so Joe Biden can win votes? Let me know down in the comments below. But how would you like to win $250? Well, guys, we're doing a $250 giveaway for 2 lucky subscribers. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. But wait, there's more. We're actually giving 4 lucky subscribers the chance to win a free $25 gift card to one of these 3 restaurants. And all you have to do is let us know down in the comments which restaurant you want, and you have to be subscribed. So guys, that information we wanted to let you know so you can jump in on the great giveaways we're doing just to say thank you. So looking at the screen right now, Biden says Republicans are playing politics after transporting migrants to Martha's Vineyard VP's home. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Texas Governor Greg Abbott are leading the border migrant transportation efforts. Here we see that President Biden called on Republican governors Thursday to stop sending migrants into Democratic cities and communities, calling such actions political stunts and un-American. So looking at this article, the reason that it caught my eye was simply because when the Democrats went into office, they said not 1 foot of the wall will be built. Well, they went against that because a lot of people were just coming over illegally. And what they have done, I understand the Republican side, was, well, you didn't want to build the wall. We try to provide protection at our borders, so we got a better idea. You don't have to deal with it because you're not near the wall, and we have to deal with it. So what we're going to do is everybody that comes over, we're just going to go take them to your city and see how you like it. Now, this probably isn't the best way to go about it, but there again, they did not want to build border protections, so those on the southern borders are actually having to deal with this issue, and they're just kind of getting tired of it, and I could see the big issue and the big problem. But guys, let me know your comments down below of what you think about this whole political taking the migrants that are coming over and dumping them off in Democratic cities. That's kind of crazy what's going on. So looking at the screen, stimulus checks 2022, which state gave out the biggest payments this year? This information has just came out. Soon after the 3rd round of stimulus checks was distributed in March 2021, we all remember those days, questions arose around if and when a 4th stimulus check would be issued. Unfortunately, a whirlwind of rumors was as far as we got. The federal government didn't go for a 4th round of stimulus checks. I guess they felt it was not necessary, which really contradicts the fact that we've sent money to other countries. But 16 states did issue stimulus payments in one form or another. Here's a look at what the states gave out as ranked from the most to the least generous maximum payment. Note that some of these payments are for joint filers, while some are for single filers, but have been ranked by the maximum payment possible. So we're going to take a look at these states like the state of Maine. Taxpayers in Maine will receive between $850 and $1,700, depending on their filing status and income. You have New Mexico that married couples filing jointly can get a rebate of $500, as can head of households and surviving spouses, provided they make under $150,000 a year. Individual filers who pulled in under $75,000 last year get $250. But that's not all. Qualifying taxpayers in New Mexico got an additional rebate of $500 or $1,000 depending on income status, paid out in June and August. So there were some additional funds that came for those in the state of New Mexico. Colorado residents can collect a rebate of $750. Eligible joint filers can get up to $1,500. California qualifying taxpayers can get up to $1,050 in California. South Carolina will get up to $800 in income tax rebates no matter their filing status. Just simply for the fact that it doesn't matter whether you filed or you didn't file, you need help because inflation is hitting everybody, not just a select group. So I love what South Carolina is doing by providing $800 checks to everybody and not just those who filed an income tax. Way to go, South Carolina. Oregon, qualifying Oregon taxpayers receive $600 checks in July. If you haven't received it, let us know down in the comments below. New Jersey, eligible New Jersey residents will be issued checks of up to $500. Now, I've seen this pass the homeowner thing that many residents are actually getting stimulus checks of up $500. If you haven't received it, guys, of any of these states, or maybe you don't see your state on here like Michigan, Ohio, Oklahoma, Alabama, Louisiana, Florida is not doing anything for residents. You've got Texas. Those states, Arizona, have not done anything. Utah, North Dakota, South Dakota, and they haven't really done anything. But we read the most updated news to you guys. It's right here on the screen so you can see exactly what is going on. Georgia, those who file single or separately get a tax refund of $250, while the heads of households get $375, and people who file jointly get $500. Now, I have done the research deeper into Georgia, and they are actually sending out checks throughout the remainder of the year. So if you haven't received it, then guys, still keep waiting because it will be coming soon. Virginia, taxpayers in Virginia can receive $250 if filing individually, $500 if filing joint. So Florida, we discussed that the one-time checks of $450 are being issued out to families, and those are those caregivers and the foster parents or a recipient of state assistance. Delaware, each Delaware adult resident gets a one-time payment of $300. Well, that's definitely going to help. Hawaii residents can get either $100 or $300 based on their income tax and filing status. What I love is from you viewers down in the comments, they actually told us that you have received your checks from Hawaii. Now, there were some, I believe, in Honolulu that were still waiting. So guys, let us know down in the community below in the comments just to make sure that we know what's going on with your state, and let us know if you've received it. Indiana taxpayers will be issued a $125 refund regardless of income level. And again, several of my family members that were on Social Security have received this money. Illinois, well, individual taxpayers that made the $200,021 can collect $50, while married who filed jointly that made less than $400,000 get $100. The tax filers with dependents received a $100 credit per child up to 3 children. We have the state of Idaho, that Idaho taxpayers received a one-time tax rebate of either $75 or 12% of their 2020 state income taxes, whichever amount was greater. And then last on the list was Massachusetts. Taxpayers qualify for a 7% refund on their 2021 state income tax payment. Taxpayers qualify for a 7% refund on their 2021 state income tax payment. Though the pandemic has largely died down, albeit not completely. there is already conversation around whether more stimulus will be issued, and this is incredibly unlikely, though if it does happen, we can expect it to come from states such as Maine, New Mexico, and others on the list. So these primary 16 states are the ones that if Joe Biden, for some odd mishap, decided to send out stimulus checks, then these 16 states would be the first ones that would be sending them out, just because they're trying to do something now, and getting the green from the federal government would definitely push this out and get checks coming your way. Now, I know that several of you guys would love a stimulus check. Am I right? Let me know down in the comments below and smash that like button. But that's why, guys, we want to do our part, and we want to push and be an advocate for this community to let you know that you do have someone in your corner that is doing this research daily to keep you updated. And guys, we know the struggle of inflation. That's why we're doing a ton of giveaways on this channel. And once we hit 70,000 subscribers, then 2 lucky subscribers will be winning $250 each. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you guys. Be safe. Have a great day. Stay tuned for more videos to come. And until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.